Okay, good evening, guys. Thank you so much for connecting to today's class. Thank you so much for being super punctual. And thank you so much for being here in the class one more day. So, good evening, Anna Cecilia. Good evening, Silvia Noemi. Good evening, Kaylee. Good evening,
Good evening, teacher.
Maria Elena. Good evening, Gladys. Good evening, Norbia, Ruth. Good
Good
evening,
evening,
Patty.
teacher.
José Arturo. Good evening, Carlos Mauricio. Good evening, Vanessa. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Thank you so much for connecting and thank you so much for being on time on the class. Now, just give me one moment and let me check what
Good
would be my
evening.
question. Good evening. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, let me go with this one.
Good evening.
Good evening. Thank you so much for connecting. And let me go with my first question so we can start participating and we can start speaking in English. And let me go with this. What is your favorite sport? Sorry, sport. Now, everybody repeat this. What is your favorite sport?
What's your favorite sport?
What is your favorite sport?
What is your favorite
Thank you so
sport?
much.
What's your
What is your
favorite sport?
favorite sport? Tell me, being honest with me and tell me what is your favorite sport. For example, in my personal case, my favorite sport
My
is.
favorite.
Now, everybody repeat this. My favorite sport is.
My
My
favorite sport is
The favorite sport is.
Thank you. Now, in my personal case, my favorite sport is volleyball. Now, everybody repeat this. My favorite sport is volleyball.
my favorite sport is volleyball.
My favorite
That's correct. Now, you have 30 seconds. Write your sentence in your notebook. So please, you have 30 seconds. You can start right now. 30 seconds. Write your sentence in your notebook. Write your sentence in your notebook, please, please. 20 seconds, 20 seconds. Write your sentence in your notebook. Prepare your answer. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start checking your answers. Ana Cecilia Chavez, what is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is the swim.
Okay, repeat after me. My favorite sport is swimming.
Swimming.
My favorite sport is swimming.
My favorite sport is swimming.
Thank you so much. Silvia Noemi, what is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is taekwondo.
Thank you. What about you,
Oh my
Kaylee
God.
Stephanie? What is your favorite sport?
Be careful.
Be careful over there with the microphones. Thank you. Kaylee Stephanie, tell me, what is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is volleyball and kickboxing.
Thank you so much. Now, Norbia Ruth, tell me, what is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is skateball. ¿Cómo se dice?
Keeper.
What?
Basketball.
Oh, basketball. Thank you so much.
Basketball.
Silvia Noemi, what is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is taekwondo.
Thank you. What about you, Elida Hernandez? What is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport are volleyball and basketball.
Thank you so much. Appreciate. And what about you, Marta Elena? What is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is soccer.
Thank you. Appreciate. Mirna Vanessa, what is your favorite sport? Mirna Vanessa, Melara. No, there. Carlos Mauricio, what is your favorite
Perdón, que
sport?
tenía en mute, perdón. My favorite sport is volleyball and basketball.
Thank you. What about you, Carlos Mauricio? What is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is fencing.
Thank you. Gladys Margarita, what is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is football soccer.
Thank you. Fatima Lucia, what is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is volleyball and running.
Okay, thank you. What about you, Gloribel? What is your favorite sport? No, Gloribel, no. Okay, let me go with Sandra Juliet. What is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is ice skating.
Oh, thank you. Georgina Eugenia, what is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is basketball.
Thank you. Alan Donaldo, what is your favorite sport?
Good night, teacher. My favorite
Good
sport
evening.
is, for a moment, is sleeping.
Okay, sleeping, cool. What about you, Alejandro de la Cruz?
Me too.
What is your favorite sport? Alejandro de la Cruz, what is your favorite sport? Alejandro 5, 4, no Alejandro in the class. Okay, Jose Arturo, what is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is basketball. Hello, my
Thank you.
favorite sport is basketball.
Thank you, Alejandro. Jose Arturo.
My favorite sport is football.
Thank you so much. What about you, Pamela Jasmine? What is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is volleyball. I love volleyball.
Volleyball. Cool, thank you. What about you, Corina Lemus? What is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is football.
Football. Thank you so much. Now, thank you so much for your answers. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much for discussing over there. Now, let me go with my next question for you over here. So my next question for you will be this one. What do you prefer? Do you prefer eating or practicing a sport? Now, everybody repeat after me, please. What do you prefer, eating or practicing a sport?
What do you prefer, eating or practicing a sport?
Practicing a sport.
Prefer
Now,
eating for practicing sport.
thank you. I will give you 3 minutes so you can discuss with your classmates. What do you prefer, eating or practicing a sports? So tell me, what do you prefer in that case? Let me show you this opportunity
Prefer
WhatsApp.
eating.
I will give you 3 minutes and you can discuss with your classmates in the breakup rooms. Why do you prefer eating? Why do you prefer practicing sports? So let's go to the breakup rooms and practice with your classmates right now. Okay, guys, thank you so much for discussing. Thank you so much for getting ready. And thank you so much for being discussing with your classmates over there about what do you prefer. So let's start checking your answers. Let's start with Amber. Amber, what do you prefer? Do you prefer eating or do you prefer practicing sports?
I prefer practicing sport
Why?
because it's cool. I feel great and happy.
Thank you. Appreciate. What about you, Carlos Mauricio? What do you prefer? Eating or practicing sports?
I prefer eating because it's more satisfying for me.
That's a good one. What about you, Kaylee, Stephanie? What do you prefer? Eating or practicing sports?
I prefer eating because if I'm not eating, die.
Okay, you die. Okay, thank you so much. Sandra Carolina, what do you prefer? Eating or practicing sports?
I prefer practicing a sport
Okay, why?
because it's help for my body.
Okay, it's healthy for your body. Thank you so much. What about you, Gloribel? What do you prefer? Practicing sports or eating? You're on mute, Gloribel, the microphone.
Teacher.
Tell me, Gloribel. 1 second, Alan. One moment, please. Gloribel,
Okay.
tell me. We check the audio, Gloribel, because I cannot hear you. Please check the microphone over there. Thank you.
Your
What
audio.
about you, Mirna Vanessa? Mirna Vanessa? Audio, microphone over there.
Ahora?
Now, yes, tell me.
Hello?
Yes, tell me.
Okay.
Tell me. What do you prefer, eating or
sí.
practicing sports?
Practice because
Practice.
good my body and my head.
Thank you. Appreciate a lot. Marta Elena, tell me, what do you prefer, practicing sports or eating?
Practicing sport.
Okay, why?
Running.
Okay, thank you. Alan Donaldo, tell me, what do you prefer, practicing sports or eating?
The ready two very good.
Okay, both are
Eating,
good.
eating and practice sport.
Cool.
My sport favorite is running.
My favorite sport. Don't confuse the order, please. Now let's go with Georgina Eugenia. Tell me, what do you prefer, eating or practicing sports? Georgina.
Practice sport, basketball.
Okay, why? Why basketball? Why basketball? Do you like basketball? Do you, I don't know, are you interested in basketball? Do you enjoy basketball? I don't know. What is your answer?
I like basketball.
Cool. Thank you so much. What about you, Silvia Noemi? What do you prefer, eating or practicing sports?
Practicing sport.
Why?
I like my favorite sport.
Cool.
Because I practice with my daughter.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Gladys Margarita, what do you prefer, eating or practicing sports?
I prefer practice sport because it's good for my health.
Thank you so much. Good answer. Anna Cecilia, what do you prefer, eating or practicing sports?
Practice sport because
Why?
is the best for my heart and for my body. Because
Thank you. Class, what do you prefer? Practicing sports or eating?
Practice a sport.
Okay, why?
Why? Because football.
Okay, because I like football.
But I like football.
Thank you. Fatima Lucia, what do you prefer? Practicing or eating?
Practicing sport.
Why?
Because make me happy and keeps my healthy.
Cool, thank you. Norbia Ruth, tell me, what do you prefer? Eating or practicing sports?
What is your sport favorite?
What is your
I
favorite
like
sport?
soccer.
Can change the order.
And
Okay, thank you
I
so
like
much.
soccer.
Mirna Calderon, tell me, what do you prefer? Eating or practicing sports? You are on mute, Mirna. I'm so sorry. Microphone. Yes.
I love to exercise and also eat too. But I like to working and listen to music.
That's good. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. What about you, Pamela Jasmine? What do you prefer, eating or practicing sports?
I prefer practice a sport because I love volleyball and I feel so happy when I'm practicing this sport. That sport.
Thank you so much. Good answer. What about you, Elida Hernandez? What do you prefer, eating or practicing a sport?
I prefer eating
Okay, why?
because it's good for my existence.
Okay, thank you. What about you, Sandra Juliet? What do you prefer, eating or practicing a sport?
Prefer sport because to be in shape.
That's cool. Thank you. What about you, Fernando Edgardo? What do you prefer, eating or practicing a sport?
I prefer eating while watching sport.
That's good. That's a good combination. Jose Arturo, tell me, what do you prefer, eating or practicing a sport?
I prefer practice because
Okay.
because to stay healthy.
Okay. Yes. Thank you so much. What about you, Carla Janet? What do you prefer, eating or practicing a sport? See, Carla is there. Carla, 5, 4, 3, 2. No, Carla over there. Okay, let's continue over here. Now, then, thank you so much for your answers, guys. Thank you so much for your time and thank you so much for discussing. Now, we are going to start checking over here and we are going to start talking about I ride my bike to school. That's the name of the unit. So, we are going to start talking about getting around the city. So we are going to start talking about different ways or different means of transportation that we can use to move around the city. So let's play the audio so you can listen to the pronunciation and pay attention to the audio, please.
Unit 6. I ride my bike to school. Page 36. Exercise 1. Snapshot. Getting around in the city. Listen and practice. 1,
Walk.
2,
Ride a bike.
3,
Take the train.
4,
Take the subway.
5,
Take the bus.
6,
Take a taxi. Take a cab.
7,
Ride a motorcycle.
8.
Drive.
Okay, let me play the audio the second time. Pay attention to the audio, please. Listen to the audio.
Unit 6. I ride my bike to school. Page 36. Exercise 1. Snapshot. Getting around in the city. Listen and practice. 1,
Walk.
2,
Ride a bike.
3,
Take the train.
4,
Take the subway.
5,
Take the bus.
6,
Take a taxi. Take a cab.
7,
Ride a motorcycle.
8.
Drive.
Okay, now we are going to practice the pronunciation. Number 1, everybody repeat after me. Walk.
Walk.
Work.
Number 2, ride a bike.
Ride a bike.
Ride a bike.
Number 3, take the train.
Take the train.
The train.
Take the train.
Number 4, take the subway.
Take the
The
subway.
subway.
Take the subway.
Number 5, take the bus.
Take the bus.
Number 6, take a taxi cab.
Take a
Taxi cab.
A cab.
Number 7, ride a motorcycle.
Ride a motorcycle.
Number 8, drive.
Drive.
Now, you alone. How do you pronounce number 1?
Walk.
Ride a
Ride
bike.
a bike.
Ride a bike.
Number
Take
3,
a train.
Take a train.
Take a
number
train.
4,
Take the subway.
Take the subway.
Take the subway.
number 5,
Take the bus.
Take the bus. The bus.
number 6,
Take
Take
A
a
taxi.
a
Cab.
cab.
number 7,
Ride a
Ride a
motorcycle.
motorcycle.
number
Drive.
8.
Drive.
Now, everybody on mute, please. Everybody on mute, mute. Mute yourself on mute. On mute. Be careful with the microphones. Everybody on mute. On mute. Thank you so much. Now, what are you going to do right now? On mute. Be careful over there with the microphones. Now, what are you going to do? You are going to discuss with your classmates what means of transportation do you use? What kinds of transportation do you use? For example, in my personal case, I walk, I take the bus, I take a taxi. Well, in this case, we take Ubers, but yes, we can say taxi. And also I drive. What about you? Tell me, what kinds of transportation do you use? Let me share this in WhatsApp so you can discuss with your classmates and you can tell me what kinds or what means of transportation do you use? Tell me, Alan, what is your question?
Excuse me. My question is traduction subway.
Subway? What is subway in Spanish, guys?
What's traduction subway?
Subterráneo. Ajá, un tren subterráneo.
Thank you so much. Appreciate. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now let's go to the breakout rooms. Discuss with your classmates and tell me what kinds of transportation do you use, please. Thank you. Let's go. You have 3 minutes to discuss.
Walk. Walk. Take to bus. Riding a bike.
Okay, thank you guys for discussing over there with your classmates. Thank you so much for being here. And now we're going to start checking your answers. Now let's start with Gloribel. Gloribel, tell me, what kinds or what means of transportation do you use? Gloribel, are you there? The microphone.
Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you.
I
Tell me.
am said bus, bike, and was.
Oh, thank you, Claribel. Appreciate. What about you, Elida Hernandez? What means of transportation do you use?
I use take a bus.
Okay, take the bus. Thank you so much. Norbia Ruth, what means of transportation do you use?
Take the bus.
Take the bus. Thank you.
Yes,
What about you,
yes.
Roxana Beatriz? What means of transportation do you use?
I am on take a bus.
Take a bus. Thank you so much. Kayla Stephanie, what means of transportation do you use?
I take a bus and sometimes walk.
Cool. Thank you. What about you, Mirna Vanessa? What means of transportation do you use?
In drive.
Drive. Thank you.
Drive.
Magdalena, what means of
Wow.
transportation do you use?
Oh, wow. It's very special, my friend.
Now, the rest, if you are not speaking, please be respectful. Please be respectful with the microphones. Thank you so much. Martelena, tell me, what means of transportation do you use?
Take the bus.
Take the bus. Thank you so much. Georgina Eugenia, tell me, what means of transportation do you use?
Drive.
Drive. Thank you so much. Amber, what means of transportation do you use?
I am take a bus, and sometimes I am walk, and sometimes I take a taxi.
That's good. Thank you. What about you, Sylvia Noemi? What means of transportation do you use?
Take a bus. Sometimes walk.
Thank you. Appreciate. Sandra Carolina, what means of transportation do you use?
Take a taxi or drive.
Thank you. Appreciate. What about you, Georgina Eugenia? Oh, sorry, you already participated. Let me go with Gladys. Gladys Margarita, what means of transportation do you use?
I just only take the bus.
Take the bus. Thank you.
Yes,
what about you,
take the
Douglas?
bus.
What means of transportation do you use?
Take a bus.
Take a bus. What about you, Mirna Calderon? What means of transportation do you use?
I driving, I walking, I take a bus.
That's good. What about you, Fatima Lucia? What means of transportation do you use?
Take the bus.
Take the bus. Cool. What about you, Norbia Ruth? What means of transportation do you use?
Take the bus.
Take the bus. Thank you. Alan Donaldo, what means of transportation do you use?
Take a bus. Something moment.
Sometimes.
Ride a bike.
Cool. Thank you. Carlos Mauricio, what means of transportation do you use?
I take a bus and I walk.
Perfect. Thank you. Enrique Edgardo, what means of transportation do you use?
I walk and sometimes take the bus.
Thank you. Sandra Juliet, what means of transportation do you use?
Take the bus.
Take the bus. Thank you. Fernando Edgardo, what means of transportation do you use?
I driving, I walking. Sometimes I take a bus and sometimes I take a taxi.
Cool. Thank you. Carla Janet, what means of transportation do you use?
Take a bus.
Take a bus. Jose Arturo, what means of transportation do you use?
I take the bus and I like to walk.
Thank you so much. Now, thank you guys for your answers. I appreciate a lot that you are participating. And now let me ask you over here. This is an important question. What do you prefer? What do you prefer? Take the bus or take a taxi, or in this case, nowadays we call it Uber, but it's the same. Uber taxi is the same. So tell me, what do you prefer? Take the bus or take a taxi? That's the next question that you are going to discuss with your classmates. So tell me, what do you prefer? Take a bus or take a taxi? What do you think is cheap for you? Take a bus or take a taxi? In my personal case, even though I'm poor, I really prefer to take an Uber. But that's my personal case. What about you? Tell me, what do you prefer? Take a bus or take the taxi over there? So let's go to the breakup rooms, discuss with your classmates, speak in English, please. Let's go to the breakup rooms right now. Okay, thank you so much for discussing. Thank you so much for being here. We are going to check your answers and tell me, what do you prefer? Taking a bus or taking a taxi over there? So let's start with Carlos Mauricio. What do you prefer?
I prefer take a bus.
Okay, why?
It's more fun and simple.
Cool,
Taxi
good
is
answer.
so expensive.
Yes, thank you so much. What about you, Glory Bell? What do you prefer? Take a taxi or take a bus? Microphone, don't forget the microphone.
I prefer bus is it bus or taxi it is car.
Oh, thank you, appreciate. What about you, Mirna Vanessa? What do you prefer? Take a bus or take a taxi? Mirna, don't forget the microphone.
Excuse me. Perdón, bus because it's funny.
Cool, thank you. Enrique Edgardo, what do you prefer? Take a bus or take a taxi?
I prefer take the bus because
take a bus.
I don't have money.
Thank you. Alan, Donald, tell me, what do you prefer? Take a bus or take a taxi?
I prefer take a bus.
Take a bus? Cool.
Take
Why?
a bus. Yeah.
Why?
Take a bus. And walk.
What is the reason? Why? The reason?
My preference.
The reason. Oh, I prefer the bus because I don't have money, because it's cheap, because I live super close. The reason. You need to explain a little bit more. Ana Cecilia, what do you prefer? Take a bus or take a taxi?
Sometime a taxi and sometime a bus because a taxi it's very expensive.
Oh, thank you. Good opinion over there. What about you, Georgina Eugenia? What do you prefer? Take a bus or take a taxi?
Take a bus.
Why?
Very fast.
Okay, it's very fast. Okay. What about you, Elida Hernandez? What do you prefer? Take a bus or take a taxi?
I prefer take a taxi because
Why?
it's more comfortable.
Yes, it's more comfortable. Thank you so much. What about you, Marta Elena? What do you prefer? Take a bus or take a taxi?
Prefer take a taxi.
Why?
Because drive.
Okay, thank you. What about you, Pamela Jasmine? What do you prefer? Take a bus or take a taxi?
I prefer take a bus because I usually use the bus and it's more cheaper.
Okay, it's cheaper. Thank you so much. What about you, Kaylee Stephanie? What do you prefer? Take a bus or take a taxi?
Taxi is more expensive and I prefer take a bus because I go far and I don't like too much walk.
Thank you. Appreciate. What about you, Sylvia Noemi? What do you prefer? Take a bus or take a taxi?
Take a bus. And I prefer walk.
Okay, why?
Walk. I like walk.
What?
But ¿cómo se dice si voy lejos?
If I go far?
I go far, prefer take a bus.
Thank you. What about you, Gladys Margarita? What do you prefer? Take a bus or take a taxi?
I prefer take a bus because is very, very funny. Funny.
Cool.
Yeah,
Thank
funny.
you. What about you, Douglas? What do you prefer? Take a bus or take a taxi?
Take a bus.
Why?
Why?
It's more cheap.
Because ya se me olvidó lo demás.
Don't worry. Thank you so much. Roxana Beatriz, tell me, what do you like or what do you prefer? Take a bus or take a taxi?
Take a taxi.
Okay, why?
For comfort.
Or because it's comfortable. Because it's comfortable. That's the word, comfortable. Thank you. Mirna Calderon, what do you prefer? Take a bus or take a taxi?
I drive. And
sometimes
take a bus.
Okay, take a bus. That's perfect. Norvia Ruth, what do you prefer? Take a bus or take a taxi?
I prefer the bus in drive comfort.
And drive. Okay, because it's comfortable. Fatima Lucia, tell me, what do you prefer? Take a bus or take a taxi?
Take the bus
Why?
because it's funny.
Funny, thank you. What about you, Sandra Juliet? What do you prefer? Take a bus or take a taxi?
Prefer take a taxi
Why?
because for security.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much. Corina Lemus, what do you prefer? Take a bus or take a taxi?
I prefer take the bus because the bus is cheaper than taxi.
Thank you. Good job. Amber, tell me, what do you prefer? Take a bus or take a taxi?
I prefer take a taxi because it's more comfortable. Comfortable, yes, and
Yes.
faster.
Thank you. Fernando Edgardo, tell me, what do you prefer?
I have more. Take a taxi. But
Okay. What?
I don't have money. Take a bus.
Thank you. Jose Arturo, tell me, what do you prefer?
I prefer sometimes the bus because I save money.
Cool. You save money. Thank you. Carla, Janet, what do you prefer? Take a bus or take a taxi?
I prefer take a taxi because it is quieter.
Cool. Thank you. Appreciate. Now let's go with this. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your discussion, and thank you so much for answering the question. Now, everybody, look at the camera because I will take the attendance, the picture for the attendance, please. Everybody, look at the camera. 1, 2, 3, go. Thank you. Let me share with you the picture in WhatsApp.
Teacher, I don't have a camera with
Okay.
I in the desktop.
Don't worry. Thank you so much. Now, the second picture. 1, 2, 3, go. Thank you. Let me send the picture in WhatsApp. Okay, there we have the picture for the attendance. Now, what are we going to do? We are going to listen to the conversation. So please pay attention to the audio, pay attention to the conversation, please.
Page 36. Exercise 2. Conversation. They use public transportation. Listen and practice.
Nice car, Austin. Is it yours? No, it's my sister's. She has a new job and she drives to work. Is her job here in the suburbs? No, it's downtown. My parents work downtown, but they don't drive to work. They use public transportation. The bus or the train? The bus doesn't stop near our house, so they take the train.
Okay, let me play the conversation. Second time.
Page 36. Exercise 2. Conversation. They use public transportation. Listen and practice.
Nice car, Austin. Is it yours?
No, it's my sister's. She has a new job and she drives to work.
Is her job here in the suburbs?
No, it's downtown.
My parents work downtown, but they don't drive to work. They use public transportation.
The bus or the train?
The bus doesn't stop near our house, so they take the train.
And let's go with practicing the pronunciation. Now, everybody repeat after me, please. Nice car, Austin. Is it yours?
Nice car,
Nice
Austin.
car, Austin.
Is
Is
it
it
yours?
yours?
No, it's my sister's.
No, it's my
It's my
sister's.
sister's.
She has a new job and she drives to work.
She has a
has
new
a new
job
job
and
and
she
she
drives
drives
to
to
work.
work.
Is her job here in the suburbs?
Is her
Is
job
her
Her
here
job
job
in the
here in the
suburbs?
suburb.
No, it's downtown.
No, it's
No, it's
Oh, it's downtown.
It's
downtown.
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 My parents work downtown,
My parents
My
work
Friends work
downtown,
downtown,
but they don't drive to work.
But
but they
they
don't
They
drive to
don't
work,
drive.
right?
to work.
They use public transportation.
They
They
use
use public
Public
transportation.
transportation.
The bus or the train?
the
The
Bus
or
or
the
the
bus or
train.
train.
The bus doesn't stop near our house.
The
The
bus
bus doesn't stop
doesn't
near
near
our
our
house.
house.
They take the train.
so
So
they
So
they
take
take
the
they
the
take
train.
the
train.
train.
Right.
That's correct. So what are you going to do? You are going to practice the pronunciation of the conversations with your classmates. So practice the conversation, practice with your classmates, and discuss in English, please. Don't forget to speak in English only. Let's go to the breakup rooms, practice the conversation right now. Okay, thank you guys then for practicing. Thank you so much for being here and thank you so much for connecting. We are going to start checking your answers. So let's start with Kaylee Stephanie. You are going to be Yuto and Carlos Mauricio. You are going to be Austin.
Nice car, Austin. Is it yours?
No, no, it's my sister's. She has a new job and she drives to work.
Is her job here in the suburbs?
No, it's downtown.
My parents work downtown, but they don't drive to work. They use public transportation.
The bus or the train?
The bus doesn't stop near our house, so they take the train.
Thank you. Appreciate it a lot. Sandra Carolina, you're going to be Yuto. Gloribel, you're going to be Austin.
Nice car, Austin. Is it yours?
Gloribel, the microphone. Don't forget the microphone.
No, it's my sister. She has a new job in she drive to work.
Is her job here in the suburb?
No, it's downtown.
My parents work downtown, but they don't drive to work. They use public transportation.
The bus or the train?
The bus doesn't stop near our house, so they take the train.
Okay.
Thank you. Mirna Vanessa, you are going to be Yuto, and Elida Hernandez, you are going to be Austin.
Okay. Nice car, Justin. Is it yours?
No, it's my sister. She has a new job and that she drives to work.
Is her job here in the suburbs?
No, it's downtown.
My parents work downtown, but they don't drive to work. They use public transportation.
The bus or the train?
The bus doesn't stop near our house, so they take the train.
Thank you. Martelena, you are going to be Austin, and Pamela Jasmine, you are going to be Yuto.
Okay. Nice car, Austin. It is yours.
No, it's my sister. She has a new job and she's drives to work.
Is her job here in the suburbs?
No, it's downtown.
My parents work downtown, but they don't drive to work. They use the public transportation.
The bus or the train?
The bus doesn't stop near our house, so they take the train.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Eugenia, Eugenia, you're going to be Yuto. Silvia Noemi, you are going to be Austin.
Okay.
Yo, profe.
Yes, Yuto.
Yuto. Nice. Car is yours?
No, it's my sister. She has a new job and she drives to work.
Is her job here in the suburbs?
No, it's downtown.
My parents work downtown, but they don't drive to work. They use the public transportation.
The bus or the train?
The bus doesn't stop near our house, so they take the train.
Thank you. Gladys Margarita, Yuto, and Douglas, you are going to be Austin.
Okay, start. Nice car, Austin. It's yours?
No, it's my sister. She has a new job and she's driving to work.
Is her job here in that suburbs?
No, it's downtown.
My parents work downtown, but they don't drive to work. They use public transportation.
They bus or they train.
The bus does stop near our house, so they take the train.
Thank you. Good job. Roxana Beatriz, you are going to be Austin. Fatima Lucia, you are going to be Yuto.
Nice car, Austin. Is it yours?
No, it's my sister.
So,
Perdón. No, it's my sister. She has new job and she drives and to work.
Is her job her in the software?
No, it's downtown.
My parents work downtown, but they don't drive to work. They use public transportation.
The bus on the train.
The bus doesn't stop near our house, so they take the train.
Thank you. Mirna Calderon, you are going to be Yuto. Sandra Juliet, you are going to be Austin.
Nice car, Austin. Is it yours?
No, it's my sister. She has new job. She drives to work.
Is her job here in the suburbs?
No, it's downtown.
My parents work downtown, but they not driving to work. They use public transportation.
The bus or the train.
The bus doesn't stop near our house, so they take the train.
Thank you. And let's go with Norbia Ruth. And you are going to be Yuto. And Alan Donaldo, you are going to be Austin.
Yes. Nice car, Justin. Is yours?
No, it's my sister. She has new job and she drives to work.
Is her home here in the suburb?
No, it's downtown.
And my parents work daytime, but they don't drive to work. They use public transportation.
The bus on the train.
The bus does spot near our house, so they take the train. The train.
Thank you. What about Enrique Gardon? You're going to be Yuto. Carlos Mauricio, you're going to be Austin.
Okay. Yuto. Nice car, Austin. Is it yours?
No, it's my sister's. She has a new job and she drives to work.
Is her job here in the suburbs?
No, it's downtown.
My parents work downtown, but they don't drive to work. They use public transportation.
The bus or the train.
The bus doesn't stop near our house, so they take the train.
Thank you so much. Appreciate. What about you, Elida? You are going to be Yuto. Mirna Vanessa, you are going to be Austin.
nice car, Justin, is yours?
No, it's my sister. She has a new job and she drives to work.
Is her job here in the suburbs?
No, it's downtown.
My parents work downtown, but they don't drive to work. They use transportation.
The bus or the train.
The bus doesn't stop near our house, so they take the train.
Thank you so much. Let's go with my next volunteer. Amber, you're going to be Juto. Let me see. Pamela Justin, help me with Austin, please.
Okay. Nice car, Austin. Is it yours?
No, it's my sister. She has a new job and she drives to work.
Is her job her in the suburbs? Suburbs?
No, it's downtown.
My parents work downtown, but they don't drive to work. They use public transportation.
The bus or the train?
The bus doesn't stop near our house, so they take the train.
Thank you. Fernando Edgardo, help me with Juto. And Jose Arturo, help me with Austin.
Nice car, Austin. Is it yours?
No, it's my sister. She has a new job and she drives to work.
Is he your here in the suburb?
No, it is downtown.
My parents work downtown, but they don't drive to work. They use the public transportation.
The bus or the train?
The bus doesn't stop near our house, so they take a train.
Thank
They
you so
take-
much. Now, thank you so much, guys, for your practice. Thank you so much for helping me with a conversation. Let's move on to the next activity. So let's work with this. Family members. We already know the family members. Remember that we saw this in the level number 1. So we are going to start reviewing the family members. Now, over here, everybody repeat after me, please. Husband.
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 Wife.
Wife.
Father.
Father.
Mother.
Mother.
Parents.
Parents.
Son.
Son.
Daughter.
Daughter.
Children.
Children.
Brother.
Brother.
Sister.
Sister.
Now, what are we going to do? We are going to play the audio that we have over here so we can start checking what is the relationship in this case with the family members. Let me share with you over here the picture. There you have. So let me share with you this. Let me play the audio. Just let me share the sound here. So let me play the audio right now. And
Page 37. Exercise 3. Word power. Family members. Part A. Pair work. Complete the sentences about the Mitchell family. Then listen and check your answers. 1.
Lisa is Tom's wife.
2.
Megan and Austin are their children. Megan and Austin are their kids.
3.
Tom is Lisa's husband.
4.
Austin is Lisa's son.
5.
Megan is Tom's daughter.
6.
Austin is Megan's brother.
7.
Megan is Austin's sister.
now
8.
play the audio.
Tom and Lisa are Austin's parents.
Now let me play the audio the second time. Pay attention.
Page 37. Exercise 3. Word power. Family members. Part A. Pair work. Complete the sentences about the Mitchell family. Then listen and check your answers. 1.
Lisa is Tom's wife.
2.
Megan and Austin are their children. Megan and Austin are their kids.
3.
Tom is Lisa's husband.
4,
Austin is Lisa's son.
5,
Megan is Tom's daughter.
6,
Austin is Megan's brother.
7,
Megan is Austin's sister.
8,
Tom and Lisa are Austin's parents.
Okay, let me play the audio the last time. Pay attention.
page 37. Exercise 3. Word power. Family members. Part A. Pair work. Complete the sentences about the Mitchell family. Then listen and check your answers. 1,
Lisa is Tom's wife.
2,
Megan and Austin are their children. Megan and Austin are their kids.
3,
Tom is Lisa's husband.
4,
Austin is Lisa's son.
5,
Megan is Tom's daughter.
6,
Austin is Megan's brother.
7,
Megan is Austin's sister.
8,
Tom and Lisa are Austin's parents.
Cool. Now, what are we going to do? You are going to discuss with your classmates what is the relationship between these family members. For this, I will send you to the breakup room so you can discuss with your classmates what is the following relationship between them. Let's go to the breakup rooms right now. Bring back the copies. Okay, thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much for discussing with your classmates, and let's just start checking over here. Lisa is Tom's wife. What about Megan and Austin? Are there
Kids.
Kids
Yes.
or children.
Tom is Lisa's
Husband.
Husband.
husband. Perfect. What about Austin is Lisa's
Son.
Son.
Megan is Tom's
Daughter.
daughter. Thank you so much. Austin is Megan's
Brother.
brother. Megan is Austin's
Sister.
sister. Tom and Lisa are Austin's
Parents.
Parents.
That's correct. Now, everybody repeat, please. Lisa is Tom's wife.
Lisa is Tom's wife.
Megan and Austin are their kids.
Megan and Austin are the kids.
Tom is Lisa's husband.
Tom is Lisa's husband.
Austin is Lisa's son.
Austin is Lisa's son.
Megan is Tom's daughter.
Megan is
Tom's
daughter.
Austin is Megan's brother.
Austin is Megan's brother.
And let me see. Megan is Austin's sister.
Megan is
Austin's sister.
Tom and Lisa are Austin's parents.
Tom and Lisa are Austin's parents.
That's correct. So what are we going to do right now? Super easy. We are going to create our family tree members. For example, let me go with this one and let me give you an example. Just give me one moment. Okay, let me go with this. Let me introduce my family members tree. For example, family members. And I will say, Lorena's is, sorry. Lorena is Wilch's wife. Vilchi is Lorena's husband. Okay, Carla. Sorry. Let me put it in order. Vanessa. Carla. Let me put on mute 1 second. Let me see what is the sound. Where is it? Here it is. I'm so sorry. Okay, Vanessa, Carla, Christian, and Vilchi. Vilchi are their kids. So I would say Vanessa is Vilchi's, sorry, I would put it over here. Vilchi, Christian, and Carla's, like this, Carla's sister. Vilchi is Vanessa's, Carla's, and Christian's brother. So Lorena and Vilchi are their parents. Now, this is my family members tree. For example, I would say Lorena is Vilchi's wife. Vilchi is Lorena's husband. Vanessa, Carla, and Christian and Vilchi are their kids. Vanessa is Vilchi, Christian, Carla's sister. Vilchi is Vanessa, Carla's and Christian's brother. Lorena and Vilchi are their parents. This is about my family members. Now you are going to tell me your family tree, please. Let me share with you the information over there. I will give you time in the breakup room so you can prepare your family tree with your classmates and you can tell me about your family members. Let's go to the breakup rooms right now. Okay, guys, let me check over here your answers. Let me check your family members' relationship. So let's start with Sandra Carolina. Tell me, what is your family members' relationship?
My family members. Rosa is Ernesto's wife. Ernesto is Rosa's husband. Ernesto, Carolina, David are their kids. Carolina is Ernesto, David, and Davis sisters.
And David.
Sister. Ernesto is David, Carolina's brother. David is Carolina, Ernesto's brother, and Rosa and Ernesto are their parents.
Yeah, thank you so much. Carlos Mauricio, tell me, what is your family relationship?
Elizabeth is Juan's ex-wife. Juan is Elizabeth's ex-husband. Stephanie, Mauricio, Mario, and Jocelyn, their kids. Stephanie, Mario, and Jocelyn are Mauricio's brothers. Elizabeth and Juan, their parents.
Cool, thank you. Gloribel, tell me, what is your family's relationship? Don't forget the microphone, Gloribel.
Sunny is member. Eugenia is Tony is wife. And Tony is Lawrence is parents. Maria, Cara, and Tony are their kids.
Yes.
Maria is Tony and Rafa is sister.
Yes.
Sister. And Tony is Vanessa and Carla and Christian. Is some brothers.
Yes.
Brothers. And Eugenia and Rafa are their parents.
Thank you so much. Kaylee, tell me, what is your family relationship?
Mirna is Eric's wife. Eric is Mirna's husband. Gabby, Eric, and Kaylee are their kids. Gabby is Kaylee and Erica's sister. Mirna and Eric are their parents.
Good job. Thank you. Elida Hernandez, tell me, what is your family members?
Okay, William is Elida's husband. Elida is William's wife. Guillermo is Elida's son. Ada is Elida's mother-in-law. Elida is Connie's sister. Balu is Elida's dog. Adonai, Lucas, Juan Jose, and Guillermo nephews.
Thank you. Good job over there. Enrique Edgardo, what is your family's member relationship?
Teresa is Eduardo's wife. Eduardo is Teresa's husband. Gabriela, Roberto, Enrique, and are their kids. And Gabriela is Roberto and Enrique's sister. Roberto is Gabriela, Enrique's brother, and Teresa and Eduardo are their parents.
Thank you. Amber, tell me, what is your family relationship?
Daisy is Amber's mother. Amber is Daisy's only daughter, and Puppy is Amber's pet.
Good Thank you. Georgina, Eugenia, tell me what is your family's relationship? You are on mute, Georgina. Microphone, microphone. Yes.
Georgina is the wife of Frederick.
Okay.
Valentina, Mariela is a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Elian is a son.
Yes. Just that? Okay, cool. Thank you. Sylvia, Noemi, tell me, what is your family member's relationship?
Osmara is Visay's wife. Visay is Osmara's husband. Michelle is Sylvia's daughter. Osmara and Visay's are their parents. Or Sylvia and their parents.
Yes. Thank you so much. Douglas, what is your family member?
Marlon is Martha's husband. Martha is Marlon's wife. Kenya, Carla, and Marlon are their kids. Kenya and Carla's sister.
Okay. Thank you. Mirna, Vanessa, what is your family member's relationship?
Okay. Mirna is Eduardo's wife. Eduardo is Mirna's husband. Vanessa, Claudia, and Eduardo are their kids. Vanessa and Claudia's is sisters. Eduardo and Vanessa brothers. Mirna and Eduardo are their parents.
Thank you. Now let me go with Ana Cecilia. What is your family members?
My family members is Luis and Argelia are my parents. Ana is Hector's wife. David and Vincia's brother. Miranda is David's daughter. Miranda, Emily's our sister. David is Anna's son. Hector is Anna's husband. Blincia is Anna's daughter. David and Blincia, they are kids. Our kids. Miranda, Matthew, Emily, they are my grandkids.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate. Gladys, Margarita, what is your family member's relationship?
Mercedes, Eligio's wife. Eligio, Mercedes' husband. Margarita, Eligio, and Rafael are their children. Rafael is Margarita and Eligio's brothers. Margarita is Eligio and Rafael's sisters. Eligio and Mercedes are their parents.
Well, thank you. Good job. What about you, Martelina? Tell me, what is your family members' relationship?
Family members. Maria's is Carlos' wife. Carlos is Maria's husband. Caitlin, Daniela, David, and Carlos are the kids. Caitlin is Carlos, David's Daniela's sister. Carlos is Caitlin and Daniela and David's brother. Maria and Carlos are their parents.
Thank you. Good job. Mirna Calderon, what is your family member's relationship?
Okay. Carolina is Manuel's wife. Manuel, husband, Carolina. Arnoldo, Carlos, brothers. Manuel and Carolina are their parents. Vanessa is Carolina's sister.
Good. Thank you. Norbia, Ruth, what is your family member's relationship?
Antonio is married. Hasta, Maria, and Antonio wife. Maria is Brian and Leandro son. Brian is Leandro brother. Is Norbia and Sarah sister. Sarah is Leandro and Brian nephews.
Thank you. Sandra, Juliet, your family member's relationship.
Camila is Ernesto's wife. Ernesto is Camila's husband. Lily, Amy, Pedro, and Ernesto are their kids. Lily is Ernesto, Pedro, Amy's sister. Ernesto is Lily, Amy, and Pedro brothers. Camilo and Ernesto are their parents.
Thank you. What about you? Tell me, what is your family member's relationship? Let me go with Fernando Edgardo.
Ronaldo and Irma are Fernando's parents. Joanna and Fernando are the children. The children. Joanna is Fernando's sister. Fernando is Ronaldo's son, and Joanna is Irma's daughter.
Thank you. Let's go with Pamela Jasmine.
Xiomara is William's wife. William is Xiomara's husband. Pamela and Diego are their kids. Pamela is Diego's sister. Diego is Pamela's brother. And Xiomara and William are their parents.
Cool. Thank you. Jose Arturo, tell me, what is your family member's relationship?
My family members, Rosa y Jose's wife. Jose is Rosa's husband. Isabel, Josue are their kids. Isabel is Josue's sister. Josue is Isabel's brother. Rosa and Jose are their parents.
Cool. Thank you so much. What about you, Carla Janet? No, Carla Janet over there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Voy.
Oh, yes. Tell me.
Teresa y Francisco wife. Francisco is Teresa husband. Raquel, Norma, Sarah sister. Samuel, Edgar brother. Teresa and Francisco are parents.
Cool, thank you. What about you, Roxana? What is your family member's relationship?
Family member.
Yes.
Jessica is Jose's wife. Jefferson and Sophia are their kids. Jefferson is Sophia's son. Sophia is Jose's daughter. Jefferson is Sophia's brother. Sophia is Jefferson's sister. Jose y Jessica are Sophia parents.
Okay, thank you so much. Now we pass the attendance, guys. If you are here, say present, please. Amber, Fabiola.
Present.
Thank you, appreciate. Ana Cecilia Chavez.
Present, teacher.
Thank you, appreciate. Ana Ruth. No, Ana Ruth. No today. Carlos Mauricio.
Present.
Thank you. Corina Marisol. Yes, she connected. Douglas Romeo.
Present.
Thank you. Edith Gabriela. Not here. Enrique Edgardo.
Present.
Esau Wilfredo. Not today. Fátima Lucía.
Present.
Thank you. Georgina Eugenia.
Teacher.
Gladys Margarita.
Present.
Noah Oribel Rosemary.
Present.
Hazel Aide. Not today. Jacqueline Lizette. No, Jacqueline Lizette. José Arturo.
Present.
Carla Janet.
Present.
Hailey Stephanie. Thank you.
Present.
Thank you. Marta Elena.
Present.
Marvin Alejandro de la Cruz. He connected, but he disconnected. Mirna Raquel Calderón.
Present.
Thank you. Mirna Vanessa Melara.
Present.
Thank you. Let me go with the rest, but I cannot see. I'm so sorry. Let's go with Norbia Ruth.
Present, teacher.
Pamela Jasmine. Rosa
Present,
Idalia
present,
Ortiz,
present, present.
Roxana Beatriz. Thank
Present.
you.
Present.
Thank you. Appreciate. Sandra Carolina.
Here.
Sandra Juliet.
Present.
Tania Vanessa. Tania. No Tania Vanessa. No Tania Vanessa. Santos Elida Hernández.
I'm here.
Thank you. Silvia Noemí.
Present.
Thank you. And Fernando Edgardo.
Present.
Thank you so much for connecting, guys. Appreciate a lot. And thank you so much for being here. Now, let me tell you this, please. Just remember that while you are not speaking, be careful with the microphones. And I will say this in Spanish so we can have it clear. Now, remember cuando no estén hablando, tengan cuidado con los micrófonos para evitar ruidos de interferencia y para que el audio sea claro, tanto en las indicaciones como en su participación. Y así puedan ustedes también ver que sí se les está prestando atención, que sí se les da importancia a la hora de que participan, y así evitamos los sonidos que los pueden interrumpir o que pueden afectar el audio. Now, antes de que se vayan, si tienen alguna sugerencia de alguna actividad que ustedes quisieran agregar en clase, pues me lo hacen saber y yo con gusto la agrego en la siguiente clase para que ustedes practiquen y así se sientan a gusto. Si no hay comentarios al respecto, eso fue
Teacher,
todo por hoy. Thank you so much for
teacher,
connecting. Tell me.
Teacher,
Tell me.
una observación nomás. Siento que se escucha muy entrecortado el audio suyo. Cuando habla, se oye mucho corte. Y a veces
That's
como que
why.
sube y baja el volumen.
Por eso por eso les digo, tienen que tener cuidado con el micrófono para que no interrumpa tanto el audio y no afecte tanto también a la hora de estar hablando.
Okay.
Teacher, yo
Cool.
tengo una también cuando regresamos de las salas de trabajo, ya ha iniciado usted y nosotros no alcanzamos a entender lo que ha estado diciendo, fíjese.
Sure. Don't worry, cuando regresan es nada más un saludo de gracias por participar, gracias por seguir practicando, nada más. Pero no es indicación. Don't worry.
Okay,
Thank you. Now, thank you so much then for connecting, guys. This is all for today's class. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate a lot. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye,
Take
teacher.
care.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Teacher. Good night.
Hi, teacher.
Bye.
See
Good dinner.
you. Have a wonderful
Good night,
Thank you so
everybody.
much.
Good night, teacher.
Bye-bye. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye-bye. See you.
See you tomorrow.
See you. Bye-bye. Thank you so much.
See you tomorrow.
See you, see you, see you.